I've been very fortunate to have, a pretty good list. We got over 40% open rates on average. And what I just do on that is I first came in and we had a huge, massive list, like 30,000 plus. I really cut it down to about a third of that with engaged letters or engaged subscribers. So people who had engaged in our brand in say the last 3 months. And we've gone through a lot of pivots and things like that. So it was kind of an old stale list. So I would say your deliverability is always important. And so focus down on that list. It could really start by, there's a lot of great tools out there, Beehive or Substack or something like that. We use a more traditional email system called customer.io to just send our stuff out. It's a very traditional thing. You could use a lot of different tools for that. But I think what's made us stand out a little bit is just that consistency along with the good content. And I try to publish on Wednesdays and Thursdays if possible. I don't think anybody is setting their watch to when AirOps publishes their newsletter, but I take a lot of cues from, it's a roundup type newsletter, but I take a lot of cues from like popular Substackers and creators on just how they frame things and how they talk about their content. And so I'm using LLMs to help, I wouldn't say write it, but to help refine it. And I think that's a really important way. So a lot of my prompts in LLMs for my newsletter involve things like, you are an expert newsletter editor at Morning Brew and The Atlantic with experience at BuzzFeed or something like that. Give me a subject line that's in the style of Morning Brew. Give me a subject line that's in the style of Business Insider. Give me one that's in the style of The Atlantic. And then I'm really looking at these companies who have built their whole businesses around email and what that means, knowing that we're trying to take a smart slant on some of this AI search type thing. So those are some of the brands that I look towards as who we want to emulate and copy. If you're a creator or influencer in a different space, you might want to like add in some different examples there. But that's one of the values that I'm seeing of just, LLMs in creation and helping with my email newsletter. But then I'm using that newsletter to then go to my site. So I have like what I call a TLDR of a recap of a webinar, a TLDR of a blog post, a TLDR of our product update, and then I send it out, and then I link out to our specific webpage for more information. And so that's kind of the style I've taken, and that helps drive traffic to our actual site because I want people to book a demo or to sign up for AirOps. The newsletter is an important channel, but it's not the product itself like a Substacker. Where the newsletter is the product. Our product is not a newsletter. It's content workflows. It's content operations and management platform, right? So that's what I'm pushing people towards.